Yo, what's going on, guys?
Yo,
We're back at it again. Been a long break. We know we've been away for some time, but we've been grinding and been on vacation. So, like, Namir, how's it been, bro?
yeah, bro. I mean, after we finished physics in the early stages of August,
Yeah,
had to chill for a bit. Went to college with my family,
of course, of
played some
course,
volleyball.
of course, of
Should have went
course.
to the beach, but low key felt it was feeling a little lazy. So still at the cottage, played some board games, had a lot of fun, and then had to go back. Started to rewatch the lectures for Orgo. Here and there,
Already?
but not like crazy lock in. Just like every now and then when I'm feeling like I should be studious,
Okay.
Gotta put in some effort. But how about you? How's yours?
Damn. Okay, I'm kind of nervous, bro. Already studying Orgo already? Yeah, I can't lie. That's a little crazy for me. But I've been relaxed. I've been employed, bro. I have had a job. I've been having a
Crazy.
job. I have to bleep that out. But
Yeah.
like, I've been employed. Just working like regular retail. I've been doing volunteering as well. I've been it's actually kind of odd. I've been volunteering for senior care and then youth programs too. So it's kind of like forgetting what it's called, but whatever. I
It's a
forget
good
what
balance.
it's a good
balance.
it's a balance. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
balance. So
Yeah.
I thought that was nice. And then yeah, I've just been Jack Weston.
Of course.
You got to do the method.
Of
If you guys
course.
don't know about Jack Weston, you guys got it. Actually, what? Let's talk about Jack Weston a bit. What do you know about, like, what would you say to the people
Well,
about Jack
honestly,
Weston?
Jack Weston is probably one of the best resources that you can access when you want to do like MCAT prep, especially for
Of course.
cars. I know both of us have been grinding at it to focus a little more on
Of
cars.
course.
And it gives you these really tough passages. It gives you the exact same layout on the MCAT, the same cars type of layout. Makes it really easy. It gives you a lot of good practice, and just they have a lot of resources not only for cars. They have Psych Soc,
Yes,
Chem
yes.
Phys, Math. They have their own textbook that recently just came out. So please go check it out.
I know, bro. Like I've been locked in on the bro, cars, like, cause like there's the different sections and all that. Like I've been trying to grind cars a bit, and then also like a bit of psych soc. Like I think I already took my both psychology, so I've been trying to study up some sociology a bit, and then rehashing psychology. Like I always feel like, to be honest, out of all four of the sections, I feel like psychology and social might be the easiest one out of the four. So I believe if I can get like ahead of that early, because I know it's easier to review something than having to learn it and then review it. So just trying to get ahead of that, trying to be studious. We're studious. We're studious.
That's a really good point. Psych Soc, I know because I had Haddad,
Mhm.
which is a really great prof for first year psych. And I don't know, the way she taught it made it very easy, but the content itself was very easy to learn. And um, I think it's really good that you were able to review that. I probably should do that too, I'm not going to be honest.
No, yeah, no, yeah. I've been locked in. But so, bro, how's your summer been, bro? How was the vacation? I don't know much about it like you guys. I don't know much. So how was it?
Well, I mean, after we took our final, I mean, it was from 7 to 10 p.m. first of all. Insane. 7 to 10 p.m. Got home at like 11:30. Thankfully, you gave me a ride.
Yeah.
I'm so blessed. Otherwise, I would have got home at like
Bro,
12:30.
that would have been so bad.
Yeah. The exam went well for you, I assume?
Yeah, it won't well. Like
Yeah.
I reviewed all the answers. Like I don't know, like people in our physics would know, but like after the test, we did our test on like Scantron, so then you can take back the actual quiz that you answered home. So then I just like went and like searched up the answers, and
Yeah.
I should
Yeah.
I should receive a good mark, like based on what I circled.
Yeah.
Hopefully I didn't mess up my Scantron or
Yeah.
anything. I never want to say
Yeah.
100%, but it's looking like
Yeah.
that. It's looking like that.
But after that night, I mean, I just felt like a weight lifted off my shoulders. Like I'm not used to just, oh yeah, wake up, gotta hop on Brightspace, gotta open it, go on Uja, start
Oh.
rewatching it. Don't have to do that anymore. But then, like, for me, I just felt like a sense of emptiness, bro.
You felt
'Cause
emptiness.
I don't know, cause like I don't play video games as much anymore as I used to,
course.
like before, and I don't like watch YouTube. Like maybe I watch Netflix,
Mhm.
but it's just like I didn't know what to do. So I was just sitting there for some time, just literally just like typing,
Just typing it
googling
out.
random stuff. But then I was able to get into it. I started rewatching some old shows. Started watching YouTube videos again, like video games too. Got to get back into like my own summer self, get that habit back in.
Yeah.
And then obviously, because I knew my parents would be pissed if I didn't do some studious stuff, I had to do the Jack Weston, bro. Jack Weston method. Did some orgo here and there, and then obviously I'm at the hospital every now and then. So.
Oh yeah, you're hospital volunteering now
Yeah.
too? That's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I need to get that baseline down. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, I know like you see on the internet like now like it's cool to say hospital volunteering is not cool,
Yeah.
but like I feel like it's like a thing that's like should be expected almost. Like I'm not saying like if you don't have it you're cooked or anything.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying that at all. But I feel like I'm not entirely sure because I'm not in med school yet, obviously. But I feel like if you have something like that in place, they can like see it as like a clinical experience or see it as you've done at least a bare minimum a thing, so you know what you want to exactly try and want to do. You know, so I think it's like something like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of,
I know for like, I know I've been reading Pre-Med Canada. I can't lie, read it. It's low key demotivating, but like I don't know.
Back on the Reddit.
Yeah, bro, it's actually not good. It's actually so bad that I'm doing that. But like I started reading it, like a lot of the applications that are going in, they're more like what's it called? Ambiguous.
Mm-hmm.
Like I look at the US, you see all these reels, they're like, oh yeah, 1,000+ research hours, 1,000+ volunteer, 1,000+ employment hours.
Makes no sense.
Like these random ass jobs, but they're all clinical. They're all hospital related.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at Canadians, they're all like, oh yeah, you need that variety.
You need variety.
You know, like,
you need to be well rounded.
yeah, like work with kids, but also like do stuff you love. Like start a podcast, you know, like play the guitar, start your own band or something, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just found it like it's very different, and I felt like a little bit hesitant when I was doing hospital volunteering because I'm like, yo, what if they think I'm too like medical, bro?
Bro, what if they think you're too much of a robot, bro?
That's literally what I'm saying. It literally makes no sense. But like, what do you think of that?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I never went down the Reddit rabbit hole per se. I'll say that. I didn't go down that path. But I've gone down like not the reels, but like I've seen like Instagram like videos. Like I don't doom scroll or anything. Like you're never gonna see me tap on the reel section on Instagram. Like never. The only time you're gonna catch me like scrolling is if I tap the video that was in my feed and then I scrolled like 4 or 5 times max, and then like I'm usually satisfied with that. So, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Where like people are like, you don't like you look at a video, one YouTube video, you're like, you guys can't act like robots. You guys have to be well rounded. You guys have to have your youth. You have to have your clinical. You have to have your own stuff. You have to be a human being and not just clinical. But then you hear like stories about like, oh yeah, I just did this 1,000, this 1,000, this 1,000, and I got it.
That's
so.
crazy.
Like the almost famous word is the holistic approach
Yeah.
to like the thing. I mean, to be honest, my strategy, like I can tell you guys right now. Actually, I'll tell you guys my strategy. Like, well, I'll tell you one of my strategies is like what I did is the Lincoln method. So the Lincoln method is you see all the people that just got in. Remember that time we were all talking about all the people that like incoming MD program student or whatever. I did that. I go on their experiences. Look at their experiences and try and do something similar to what they did. Obviously, they probably don't have everything they did, but at least if I could start somewhere with like a base mark, then I think that would be like really good because like most people, I'd say most pre-meds are confused. I'd say a lot don't really have like a mentor or anything. Like they don't really know where to go, and like most of them will think like just do the basic thing, like go to conferences, go to meetings. But then again, you might not be able to talk as much with like the person that's at the top, like giving like the speeches and stuff. So I feel like one strategy of a way I combat that is doing the Lincoln method.
No, I think that's a great point actually. And like you were talking about people without mentors, like I like for me, like I have family who are in medicine, but some people don't have that. So I guess what I was thinking about was like a piece of advice for like everybody who's watching and stuff. Like everyone tells me when they talk about ECs, they're like, oh yeah, like, oh, I did this and this, like generic, like medical, like, oh yeah, volunteer in a hospital, whatever. But they're always like, you should have like passion project or you should do something you like because that's what they want to see. I think that's a good point. And I see like all my other like pre-med friends who are in biomed at U Ottawa this summer, and they're like off to a concert and, you know, goofing off. I mean, that's not bad at all.
I mean, most people were stressed during the school year, you know?
That's true.
Like not everybody obviously in pre-med, so it's like they want to relax, you know, they just went through hell probably
True.
doing 2 semesters.
Calc
Fuck,
too.
bro. Calc.
Dude,
I mean,
saw
I
the grade
did
average, bro.
me personally, I did fine.
Yeah.
I was one mark getting it. Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Let me not brag or anything, but I mean, like again, most people are just stressed and they wanted to take a load up. But like, I also do like your approach where you still got to be doing like things that can
Yeah.
that can keep firing your brain. You know,
Yeah.
keep studying, keep on top of things. Because the last thing you want to be is falling behind. Because then you have to play catch up, and when you play catch up, oh, I was gonna do no, I can't say. But when you play catch up, you have to. It's just a losing hand.
Yeah.
It's just a losing
Yeah.
hand. It's just a losing hand.
Yeah, like I don't. I think my parents all throughout high school were like, you shouldn't like during the summer they never wanted me to waste time, and that's why like they frown upon video games and like all this stuff. I think maybe it's like the Brown method, bro, where it's like you gotta stay locked in as much as possible because in the end it's gonna be worth it.
True.
So I always try to think of that, but whenever I want to like doom scroll Clash Royale, Brawl Stars, like I play for like 2 minutes and then I'm like, oh yo, if I keep doing this, like I should cut it.
That's cool.
So I just completely lock in. I mean, I try to throw my phone away, but I'm like sometimes
hard,
maybe
it's
my
hard.
parents are gonna text me
Oh.
and they're gonna get mad that I didn't respond to the text,
Okay,
and then it's a
okay.
whole cycle.
Yeah.
So I try to go in D&D, put it next to me, but it just keeps happening and happening. But it's a habit I'm trying to grow out of. But it's
Okay.
definitely like, you gotta keep staying locked in
No, yeah,
because
you always
you're gonna be
gotta
successful in the future.
always gotta grind. Like even I'll say this last thing, like not even just like medicine in general, but I've always heard about like people that are like successful and stuff. Like they always say like they've grinded really hard, and like I've never really understood that until like I guess like right now I might not even fully understand it until maybe like 2 3 years down the line, where you're just constantly working. Like I've heard people like talk about their 9 to 5s being all tired and stuff. I probably complained once or twice being like, my 9 to 5, so boring. I'm so tired. Let me go sleep, bro. If I'm trying to be a medicine doctor, bro, I gotta be ready for 12 hour, 14 hour, 16 hour. But then you see people complaining about 9 to 5. And then like the most successful people, they don't even barely sleep.
That's
They
true.
barely sleep. Go on maybe flight here, 4 hours sleep in between,
Yeah.
just grinding. So it's like damn, hit my funny bone. I feel like if you want to succeed at what you do, you can do it. You have to actually put in the time. And I'm not just saying just put in the time, put in your daily number and then doing it. Sometimes or most of the time you might have to work overtime. You might have to do things that you missed out during the day that you might have to do right at night. Maybe you might get less sleep. That might not be advised, but depending on what you're doing, whether it's like a business, you might have to do that. You might have to ship out those extra pieces of clothing when you don't want to do it. I don't want to say my quote too early, but like
Step out of your comfort zone.
yeah, you gotta step out of your comfort zone and you gotta work hard. Like most people think they know what working hard is until they actually work hard, and then that's when people get burnt out. That's what I feel like.
That's actually a really good point. I think I saw a lot of that in my peers in first semester. They like grind all night. Like I've never pulled an all nighter.
I don't pull on that.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not
I
saying
think it's
that.
unreasonable because I saw a TikTok. I mean, I can't lie. I was doom scrolling a little bit when I was doing it,
Yeah, it happens.
but I saw a TikTok where this like grad that's going to TMU med school. She was like, I've never pulled all nighter because your brain needs to be able to process all your memories.
True.
It's actually kind of like regenerated all those memories a little bit, and you need sleep to do that. So never pull all nighter. But I'm hearing all these people first year pulling all nighters
Yeah,
just to end up with
that's
a
in
bad
too
grade.
deep. I'm not gonna lie, that's in too deep, bro.
Yeah.
That's in too deep. Like, bro, the amount of people I heard, not even like people I know, like even in just group chats, like organic chemistry. Bro, I just pulled an all-nighter. I'm ready for this exam. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
And then you see them in the group chat, like,
Yeah, it's
you see them midday. They're like, bro, that exam was cooked. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But,
And then I look at the class averages, bro.
bro, you don't have to get started on my class, bro. Bro, let me tell you guys this. Okay, I was in Pratt, okay? If you go to Uodo, you know about Pratt's Orgo 1 class. Bro, I won't, like, I would say I'm on the opposite end of what most people say. I know there's this one other guy in the group chat, but, like, I just see it. I don't, like, commenting on it because I, like, rarely go into that group chat. But, bro, like, the amount of people that I would see hating on Pratt, saying he's the worst teacher ever, worst grader, worst test ever. I'm like, I never understood it. Like me personally, like I can say that there are things that like he can do to improve, obviously. And like for example, I wrote that in his whatever, like
Yeah, his feedback.
his feedback, like I wrote that, but like there's also like a part of you that you have to take in the extra effort if you know you have a bad teacher. That's what I feel like. If you know you're doing bad and you know you have a bad teacher, you can't just blame it on the black teacher if you don't see improvement. That's my philosophy.
I mean, yeah. I get that completely. I don't know what I think. I don't know what I'm trying to think of profs where like obviously I didn't have Pratt, but I'm trying to think of other profs we had.
With,
I want to say Vahide.
I was about to say Vahide.
Yeah, Vahide. I mean, her rate my prof rating was, by the way, guys, like initially it was like 1.5 or 1.7 out of 5. I mean, and she was a mandatory prof. Like you couldn't get out of this one. Like everyone had to take this course in biomed for
everything the English.
Winter. Yeah. So, honestly, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
She was actually honestly. I mean, I didn't go to her lectures as much at the end because I watched it in the end. But like, she was low key a good prof.
She wasn't
She
terrible.
was a good prof, but I'm pretty sure her rating didn't change.
Her rating definitely,
Which is
bro,
crazy.
might even went down, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, probably.
But like, I mean, okay, I need to stop saying like I didn't get in class, bro, because then people were gonna start
But
hating.
like the thing you were saying about Pratt, like obviously Vahide could do some stuff to improve, like.
Exactly.
But like also on the first day, like this is not related to my point, but it's kind of related to my point. But like when she was doing like the word cloud, basically she like puts like a question on the board and you put a bunch of words that try to answer the question. Some people were writing 1.5 out of 5 on the word, and she could see that. I think that was mean. Like, dude, it's the first day, and you're literally putting that in front of your prof. Like, that's crazy. That's insane.
And I'm pretty sure that's like only like her second or third year teaching.
Exactly. Like she's like a new prof. I don't remember seeing reviews for her past like 2023 or something.
Oh yeah.
Like that's actually insane. But yeah, like I said, like she could improve so much, but I swear most of the problem is students. Like they don't want to like I said before, they don't want to step outside the box and really put in the effort to adapt. Because like obviously in university, you're not gonna get everything you want.
True.
That's why it's the jump from high school. Because high school, you get that one-on-one. It's so easy to get the one-on-one.
Yeah.
When university, plus 200 people, 300 people.
Can't get that
You
one.
can't get another one. There's gonna be a whole lot.
Even if you try to go to office hours, bro, this still
Actually,
It's
the
still
office
awesome.
hours, dude. I remember I was sitting on 6th floor STEM all alone, just studying. See, for one of the from Kudzman Rose Blay, one of the Calc 2 profs, I see a whole line going all the way to the elevators on that 6th floor STEM. Like the office is like here. Wait, where's my hand? The office is like here. The line went like, and literally the end was here. And
yeah.
I know people who were like literally like right here who didn't get a chance. Like,
hey man, I'm not gonna lie. People just People just need to stop complaining, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like people, they always. I can't. I'm starting to lose tolerance for complainers, bro.
I agree. I completely agree.
Like it's not even like a heritage thing or like seeing people like where my parents came from or anything like that. I'm just tired of of it in general. Like, just don't try, bro. I'm not gonna lie. People are gonna look at me and think I'm high as hell. Oh my god. I just looked at myself in the camera. I'm just smiling and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll look cooked. Okay, let me talk
Let's
about
switch topics a little bit.
Let me switch the topic a little bit. Okay, I found this quite interesting. So I wanted to ask you, what's like a thing that like when the topic gets brought up, you start like to geek about it or you start to nerd out like heavily about it.
Ooh, that's actually a good question.
Cause like for me personally, dude, if you talk about any of the kid shows I used to watch as a kid, I will start geeking out, like telling you scene by scene, line by line. First, I'm telling you right now, favorite kid shows of all time. I might have been like a weird nerd, but mine was Total Drama and Lego Ninjago. If you tell me anything, I could probably answer that. Like when those shows were in its prime, I could probably answer like many questions. And then like I watched a lot of cartoons like Johnny Test, Kim Possible. bro, those I didn't watch much Scooby Doo, but like Kim Possible and Johnny Test were my cartoons, and then like regular YTV, because I had cable. I mean, I had cable, so you might not know like a lot of these shows. I don't know, but I also watched like a lot of Victorious, iCarly. Never Drake and Josh. That was too old for me. But and then I watched Sam and Cat a lot, and then also watched Henry Danger. Those shows, I can't tell you how many times I've like gone back on Netflix when they come up and just rewatched the entire season.
Actually,
like it's actually insane. Like if you talk to me about like especially Lego Ninjago or especially Total Drama, dude, I'll start geeking out. But like what's yours? What's yours?
damn, I didn't, dude. Like I watch shows, but like I was never like immersed.
It doesn't have to be shows. It doesn't have to be shows. It can be anything.
For me, I don't know. When I was a kid, me and my brother used to watch like Minecraft mods, like YouTubers like Vicstar. Do you know Vicstar?
Of course
Asian Canadian.
I know, of course.
Like
I know
Waffles, like those guys doing those Minecraft modded and Hunger Games and stuff. I geek out about that. I know everything about mods.
Yeah.
And the other thing, it was just in my head. Minecraft mods was the main one.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is it's on the tip of my tongue, bro. But like Minecraft mods was the big thing. That was like the thing where, because there was like when you see like diamond sword, iron sword, like the basic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like for some reason my mind like flicked a switch whenever I saw like some
wonderful.
cool new sword because I was so like locked in. Like I really wanted to do it. And anime. Like a low-key One Piece, bro. I low-key can geek about One Piece for like a little while.
Oh, have you watched all like 1,000+ episodes?
I've watched at least 1,000. I haven't watched any more than that.
Okay.
Because like low-key after that it was a lot of filler.
I was about to say, is there like a lot of filler?
Yeah. But like, cause even when I was a kid, I used to play the games too on like PS2, PS4.
They had One Piece games?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's like when I was a kid, my cousin used to show me that. Like literally, like I never understood it obviously until like, but I thought it was cool that it was just some stretchy guy with a hat. I always like did like this and like this, and I was trying to be
doing
like
the emotes.
Yeah.
Damn,
and I just did
insane.
games.
No, yeah, I love games as well growing up. I didn't know they had anime and stuff games. I didn't know. Like I remember, like even I guess like a geek of mine. Like I used to be very into like video games where like I had like the Xbox original. Then I went to PS2. I had a PS Vita. I had a PSP. I had a DS. I had a 3DS. Like I had like all those OGs, and then I got into like PS3, PS4.
Yeah.
But like, dude, I used to play like. Do you even remember the game Need for Speed?
Yeah.
Need for Speed was like my NASCAR like of people's today, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Bro, that was like my stuff. I love Need for Speed. I loved any Lego series, whether it's Lego Batman, Lego Marvel, Lego Star Wars. Those games on my DS and 3DS were insane. I loved the PSP a lot. PS Vita was alright. And then when I got to like PS4, PS5, then it's my time now. So.
Yeah.
But no, I love those things going on. And then I was gonna ask you a follow-up question. So then, if those are things that you liked as a kid, what are things that like you would regret to admit that you liked as a kid?
Oh. Dang, that's actually a good one.
Because I can geek about like those things, but then there's other things that like I wouldn't want to admit. But I'll admit like one now, like, dude, when fidget spinners and slinkies were like the method, were like the main thing. I used to like I had fidget spinners, fidget cubes, all that. I had all the slinkies, like metal ones, the colorful ones. Dude, when those came out, I was just. It was like when remember when slime came out and like destroyed like everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like my slime.
Damn.
That was like my slime. Even though I feel like slime should be banned, but that's like another topic.
Yeah, I
Maybe
still
later.
don't like slime, bro.
You don't like slime either? Nah. Bro. Okay, what's your opinion on slime before I go in?
I mean, like, I remember one time on the bus, one of my friends, like, I was in grade 5. Mm-hmm. Like, I didn't know what to do with slime. Because whenever I played with it, it always gets stuck on my hand. Usually people, so like, boom, true. You just do it fast, you get it all in. And then, like, I just put it in my hand. I didn't know what to do anymore. Because I thought if I just leave it, maybe it won't stick. Mm-hmm. Stuck, bro. I turned white, black, bro. I got different colors on my thing, and I was like, yo, take it back. She's like, ew, just leave it. And then after that, I was traumatized. I could not use slime anymore.
That's
Yeah.
that is actually kind of traumatic. I can't lie. I can't lie. That is kind of traumatic. Like, bro, bro, I hated slime because my sister and my cousin, they would only come over. My cousin would only come over just to play with slime. It was like the worst thing ever because they would always make it in the laundry room. And every time they're done making the laundry room, it's just a mess.
Yeah.
You just see slime everywhere, even over clothes. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I just put my clothes in the dryer.
Yeah,
Oh, but like they would like completely dirty it, and then I always have the memory of me having to clean it up.
Bro, I don't have a sister, but that sounds horrible.
Dude, when slime was the thing, dude, I was. But that was a different time. That was a different time.
That's
That was
true.
a different time. Those are fun times, though. I
Yeah.
can't lie. Do you still have anything that you admit or not really?
I mean, I'm trying to think. I didn't play with anything I was like ashamed of, but I guess like most would be like Ken dolls, you know, Barbie and Ken,
Yeah.
like the male version
Yeah,
of those
yeah.
dolls. Like I low key at the time, because I
Oh,
always
yeah.
think anything Barbie related was low key girly. So
I mean, most boys had that feeling too.
that's true, yeah. But I was like playing with this doll, and I was like, I mean, he is a dude. He's dressed up like a dude. Like it's
Yeah.
all good. But low key, there's something feminine about
Yeah.
playing with the doll.
Okay.
And I was like, cool. I used to like play imaginations. Like he used to be a superhero, he used to be flying and stuff.
Yeah.
And then, bro, at the end, I used to be so guilty. Like, yo, am I becoming a woman, bro? What is going on?
Yeah, I mean, I know that feeling, bro. Like, I would always see like the girls playing with the dolls, and like obviously most boys like growing up, like our age would always think like, oh, that's girly stuff.
Yeah.
What are you doing? But I mean, it is what you like. If you like to play with dolls, bro. Me personally now, me growing up, I'm like, bro, you do what you want, bro. Like I'm not in control of your life. You're not my kid. You're not nothing. Like, if you like playing with dolls, hey, bro, you do you.
You do you,
you.
bro.
You do you. Me
Equality.
personally, I love video games, but if you like to play with dolls, actually, now thinking about video games, I have this one story. Okay, story time with Jordan. Maybe we'll make a new segment, story time.
Story time.
Story time would actually be a funny
That'd be
segment.
good.
Okay, story time with Jordan. So back when I used to go to daycare, I was in I think this was grade 2 or grade 3. I left daycare at like grade 5, but this was like grade 2, grade 3. And we had this rule. Yeah, this had to have been like grade 3 because I would have been like 8 or 9. We had this rule where like the 10 plus, they always get to play the video games. Like, because at 10 plus, they used to, like 10 as in 10 years old, they got to, like, they always had to sweep up after every event or anything because we're all just kids. So like they made like the older kids like are responsible, but then they get more like things they get to do. So they always got to play the video games. And then one time I came in, I was cool with some of the 10 plus. So I got to play video games with them. And there's this one racing game. I forget what it's called. It wasn't Need for Speed or anything. It was just like it was like a Mario Kart style game, but it was on the PS3. If anybody remembers that from I don't know. Like it was a long time ago. But I remember playing, and I was in for like imagine 8-year-old me against a bunch of 10 plus. You know, back in the day when you look at the people that are older, you're like, damn, they're monsters. Now I look at them I'm like, bro, this looks like a little baby.
Yeah.
But anyways, like I would be playing the game, and then we're like in the final stretch, final lap. I'm in first. I get over like a jump hill. I'm about to drift and then go to the finish line. As I jump over the hill and I press the square button to drift, there was the I think he's autistic. I'm not entirely sure. Like an actual special needs kid. Like he was like high like autism like non-verbal like almost like he was verbal but like not like coherent or anything, and he was so excited of seeing me win because I'm pretty sure we had the same name or something similar that he bit my arm right when I was about to win. He literally got and bro, I was scared for my life. I thought I was gonna get rabies. I thought I was gonna die. I thought, did this tooth just land in my skin?
Yeah.
Like I was so scared, and I wasn't crying because I was like back in the day I was like always trying to act like a tough guy, like I'm not hurt, but then go like being like that. But like, dude, I was so scared. Like and like now, anytime I feel like I can't play video games with people like right next to me. unless like we're in like a team game specific. But if it's like a competition game, I can't like I'd be like I need to feel my space, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like anytime
Yeah, it's
that after
traumatic.
that, bro. Like I'm telling you, out of randomly, I'm like, there was a mark and everything.
Dang.
That was daycare days. Those are
Damn.
I have so many story times for daycare days.
I wonder what the teachers thought, bro. Or
They were
like a
there. No,
supervisor.
the supervisor were there. They just like, oh no, his name was Jacob. I remember. He said, Jacob, don't do that. I was like, okay.
So you just had the huge.
I just
bark
had like a
mark?
bite mark, bro. I was like,
Dang.
bro, I thought I was gonna get rabies.
Yo, check out the scarrings there, bro.
I mean, rabies is my worst fear. Rabies.
No, that's a good shoot.
Like, have you seen the people with rabies?
Bro, like I'm scared of animal, like some animals near our neighbor, like the raccoons and stuff. And I see videos of people like feeding raccoons and just.
Oh yeah, they're in too deep, bro. I'm telling you, they're in too deep.
Dude, that's actually insane. I could never, bro.
Rabies, it scares me way too much. Cause like, okay, should I go on a rant about rabies? No, I'll tell you like after the pod, cause I
have a little bit of a story.
You have a little.
It's like it's not really traumatic. It's more like I don't know if I told this. I don't think I told this before. But like, it's kind of like a funny story, but it's also kind of like I'm kind of stupid story.
Okay.
So basically, in like the first grade, like I hated wearing underwear. I don't know.
Oh,
it's low-key
like
mixed up.
commando?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. That's valid.
But I
That's
wore
valid.
commando with jeans.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let me finish, bro. Yo, like I don't know, for some reason underwear, like I didn't like wearing two pants. Like the idea. Okay, what's got laughing? What's got laughing? Yeah, dude, we're never gonna make through it, bro. Yo, bro, dude.
There's no way this guy. No.
I was grade one,
You
bro.
you gotta understand. The way how you started the story, you're like, bro, I can't believe, bro. I have this story time. I'm like, yes, let's hear. Bro, I started wearing no underwear. I'm like, okay, that's okay. Bro, I started wearing jeans with no underwear. I'm like, bro, I didn't want to wear two pants.
Dude, I swear, when I was a kid, wearing two pants off each other was the most uncomfortable thing in the world, bro.
I don't even know how you wear two pants. I can see shorts and pants, but two pants?
Like I felt like underwear was like a second pants because I
Okay.
never wore it before.
You never wore it?
Yeah, like I used to be just a diaper kid. I was just straight up diaper. Then my mom was like, you know what? You go into the world, you gotta be a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Puts me. But like she didn't. Like I didn't want to wear underwear. Like I was crying about it all morning.
Mm-hmm.
Decided to go to school, no underwear. So, but then my mom started getting pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Then she brought me out of school. Told me she put underwear on me. Then she sent me back to school. I don't know. Okay, that part's like irrelevant. But like,
Okay.
yeah, I had to bring that up. So I went to school underwear. Like I was so confident, right? So used to wearing diapers. You guess what happened?
There's no way you just let
Yeah,
her
okay,
rip. You just
okay.
let her rip. You just let her rip.
I look like okay. I was like, oh yeah, like I think it was like math class or whatever math was, like 1 + 1, whatever.
Mhm.
Had to go poop. Ran to the bathroom because I was like, usually I can just poop my pants, like I don't have to stress about it. But I was like, yo, it's getting worse. Like I gotta go now. Boom! Zoom to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Guess what I did?
Did you shoot in the toilet?
Didn't even go in the toilet, bro. I forgot to take my underwear off. So I take off my jeans. It's going all well, cause like usually in movies, you see them take their pants. That's it. You don't see them take their underwear off. At least I don't remember seeing underwear. So I just take my jeans off, sit down, start doing it. Start pooping. My pants are filled. Underwear is filled. I'm in the bathroom for 45 minutes to an hour because I'm like, this is not feeling good. It is not feeling good.
Yeah.
I start screaming. I start yelling. I'm like, I think I'm Miss Skinner. Miss Skinner, come help me. Some random prof comes in, goes to get my prof. She comes in the men's stall or like the boys' stall. Has to carry my dirty underwear with like a stick or like a pencil or something. And I don't even remember if I wiped my butt, but like I probably did, maybe.
Bro?
Went there. Now I'm all commando again, and she put it in the garbage, bro. And that's like a story. Like I didn't even know how to describe the story. That's what I'm talking about. But like, it's such like That was such a clear memory because I was so young and I was like I'm no offense to my younger self, I was low-key kind of stupid.
We all were.
And like I was like, that's such a key moment for me.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember sitting in the stall, all like literally the walls are the same. Like you guys can see it like that wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's like white bricks. I remember all that around me, the gray stalls with the mini thing. I didn't even remember to lock it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even remember to lock it. But like, yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I
love
low-key wasn't locking my bathroom doors when I was
Yeah.
I didn't start locking bathroom doors till I was like
I was too scared, I think.
13, 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too scared. So like I had like irrational fear of like, bro, what if I like slip in the tub or whatever, bro.
That's good. That's good.
But damn, bro, I can't lie. Bro, you're in too deep for that, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, no, I do. I try to come up with a story to match your like traumatic biting experience, but like,
Bro.
that's all I can
Okay,
think.
I'll try not to clip that. I'll try
Yeah.
not to clip that. Maybe I'll clip.
I'll find another story for next time.
Then I mean, do you want me to clip it? I won't.
Sure. Yeah. You know what? We need the clips, bro.
I'll clip like the first.
Yeah. Do the first bit.
I do the first bit, and then like when I start laughing, I'll probably like, and then I'll
Yeah.
do like a couple words, and then
Yeah.
Okay, let me find an introspective question I wrote. Okay, actually, I was gonna ask this when Antonio was here, but I forgot. I didn't get the chance to. Okay, this is gonna be a two-parter, like introspective and then funny. Okay, first, like, okay, actually, I wrote this down because, okay, bro, anytime I go to the gym, right, or a public place, and I see another black person, black man, black woman, doesn't matter, black, they, I don't care. Like, anytime I see them, I walk, and then we always lock eyes. Like, it's like we're like engaging in like eye contact, but like not really, and like checking each other out if we like can like size up to them. I don't know if, and I was like so curious, like, do other races do that? Like, I'm telling you, I know you know this if you're black. Like, you walk up, I don't care who it is. Like, I know, especially with other black guys, like, you'll look across, be like, yo,
what the?
and you literally just walk. I'm like, wait, why is he like sizing me out or anything? Like, I'm just walking to the gym, like, just casually, and like, it's either through the mirror, it's either like they turn their head back and be like, yo. But then also, I feel like other black people, they'll be like, yo. Like, they'll also give you like a head nod, like, yo. Whereas like other races, they just don't do that. I was wondering if like that's like, do other races with their own do that stuff?
Oh, dude, that's like the first time I've ever. Yo, that's like the first time I've ever heard of that, bro.
Really?
First time.
No.
I've never like maybe if it's like other like brown guys that are like attractive, like they're good looking, like yeah, if I have to like prove my dominance, bro, gotta like.
Yeah, it's like a dominance thing though. Like people
Okay,
like
I never
Okay, no.
like one in a million.
Well,
I do that.
I'm not talking about like you look at them and like.
Yo.
No, I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about like they'll like say like they do a heavy set or whatever. Just hear like the weights like clank or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, yeah, and they're just looking like this. I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro? And then like even when like you try to dap them up, they're like, yo, bro. Like especially if they're taller than you, they'll be like, yo, bro. I'll be like, are you trying to size me up right now, bro? Like, bro, I don't know if it like I'll literally show you. I'll literally say
I
what I
feel that
wrote.
sometimes. I low-key feel that sometimes, but it's not like maybe like once or twice a month, bro.
Like, twice a month.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm not saying I see this often. I'm just saying like people like I don't know. I like walk like in the gym just like casually, look at another black guy. Maybe he's real. I'm like, bro, nice muscles, bro. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, hey, bro, nice muscles, bro. But then he's like. Like I don't know. It's just this is like one thing I just always like was like weirded out about. Like I don't know. I just had to bring that up. I just wanted to know if other races. I was gonna also ask Antonio if Asians do that, but no, I'm being dead serious. Like I swear, like literally what I wrote.
Okay, maybe it's just
is,
browns, bro.
Do other people of your own race, when you see each other, always end up keep looking back at each other, just because? Like you just always just keep looking back at each other. Like you just look. Look again.
I think I do that, but I don't
You
think
do?
the other person does that. I just like they're just like walking. I'm walking past, and then I'm always like boom. Like I'm always just trying to like, just to make sure if they're looking back at me, that maybe it's like someone I know, or it's like just trying to prove a point or something. But I'll do that often actually.
Okay, now let me bro. Actually, now on the point of if there's people at your own, bro. One thing I always hate, and people need to stop doing this. I'm talking about you, who's ever in the TV screen or you're watching on your iPhone, your computer, whatever. People that you know need to stop ignoring you. I don't like it, and I'm not. This is no shot to anybody, but like if you know, like we chatted up, we're cool, then we're cool. But I'm talking about other people that like maybe you met once or twice. I don't know, bro. For some reason they try to ignore you, and I don't like that, especially in the gym. I'm walking. I see you like across the thing. I'm trying to give you like a head nod, like an eye contact, like yo, what's good? Yo, trying to maybe dap up or something. Maybe tell you, yo, what's the workout? I just see him looks at me, and I can tell they're looking at me through my peripheral, and then I look, and he's like, I'm like, bro, there's no way you just try to dog me like that. And I always hate when people do that. I always hate maybe I'm just not likable. Maybe I'm just not likable, but
Yo,
like. Bro, that actually, like, does that, like, make you mad? Like,
yeah, it does, yeah.
When people, like, try to ignore you for, like, no reason? Or, like, you don't even know the reason?
I know, like, some people feel like, I know, like, some people, what am I trying to say, bro? What am I doing? Like, I know some people, like, that I met, like, last year were, like, maybe I didn't get too close to them, but I do know them. Like, I've talked to them in multiple conversations. But then I see them outside, and they just, like I'm in their vision. Like they're like here, I'm like here, like I'm far, but I'm still there. I'm noticeable. I got a beard. I got my hair. I dress kind of funny sometimes, but like I'm noticeable. But they just like choose to avoid me. And I can't tell if maybe it's like an ego thing. Maybe it's an ego thing, or maybe it's like there's something about them I don't like. But like I hate that feeling. But I was listening to your point at first. I was like yeah, people ignoring you. Then you're talking about like texting, because I was literally talking about today when I was going out, and like I texted someone or like they texted me. I responded like almost instantly because I was on my phone. Doesn't even respond to me, but like, and then like the next day they'll be like, "Yo, what's up?" Yo, like, what is that? Like, what type of communication is that?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. We need to stop, like, normalizing why are you texting back so quickly, bro. We need to stop that, bro. Like, I always text, like, normal speed, bro. Like, if you specifically, like, if it's a group chat, that's one thing. But if you're, like, DMing me, like, one-on-one, bro, I'm gonna try and text you as fast as possible. Or if I can't, then I'll give you the reason why I didn't text you as fast as possible. But, bro, when I text you and then the person takes like a day later and he's like, yo, what's good, bro? My bad.
Yeah, especially for something you need like the day of too. Like I know for physics, I think I experienced that with like quite a few people. Like where I needed like, I don't know, maybe I needed to communicate with my lab partner. Like I remember one time, like he was busy. He let me know like 3 days. I low-key forgot. Can't blame him. But then he only responded the next day, like a day before the lab, and I was like low-key stressed. But like can't blame him. I don't really, but like,
Bro, that still makes me mad, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know it fast. Okay, now, I have a funny. I got two funnies. One I'll do I'll do the first one since we're just talking about like race and friends and stuff. I might make a clip out of this, I might not, I might air, I might not. But if you were another race, what race would you want to be if you were a different race? And what do you think you would look like?
Ooh.
Like, okay, I'll give you some time to think while I answer. So, I was thinking about this. I was like, what if I was like Asian? And I think if I was Asian, I would try my hardest to have a wolf cut. Like like the wolf cut.
Yeah.
I would rock that. No, I don't want no middle part and all that. And now, if you ask me what type of Asian, I don't know. But like Asian in general, like. Shoot, let me just go with China. Like I'm Chinese. Or Chinese, yeah. I'll say I'm Chinese. I'll try and get a wolf cut.
Oh, I pick Asian or like white, but like Italian, Greek, like European type of white.
Italian type of white.
But like Asian, like subset, Korean.
Korean Asian.
Because like apparently the skincare there,
Bro,
like their skin, like the hair there is like different. Like I want that type of skin, especially coming into like Canada, and I'll be like glowing, like bro.
Like, glowing.
Like, I'll be flexing my skin, bro. And then European Italian, like come on, like,
Yeah, that's top
with
tier,
the
bro.
nice like short hair, a little fringe, a little bit,
That's
with
top
a little wavy texture. Like that's peak, bro.
That's top tier. That's top tier.
But brown is tough. I can't lie.
I can't lie. I like being black.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I like being black.
Yeah.
Black's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, there's negatives and positives to every race, so
Yeah, that's
maybe
true.
that's cool. Okay, now this is a second one. Maybe this might be last topic because we are kind of short on time. But, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna clip farm. I'm just gonna like. I know we were talking about slime earlier. I already kind of hinted at like something that I don't like, bro. And like I've been thinking about it like the past few days. Actually, I want to ask you this question first. This is actually a good question. So what's a trend that you're happy got banned like in the past that you're happy is like not necessarily like banned. You can say you can ban or not, but like isn't like still trending. And what's a trend now that you absolutely hate? For example, like we said about the slime in the past. I mean, if there's anything else you want to say.
Oh, I mean, I can't lie. At first, I did enjoy fidget spinners, but like I always wanted my parents to buy me one, but they never bought stuff like off Amazon or never went to Walmart that often and stuff. So I used to buy it off these sketchy guys at my school. They gave me like I wanted a white one. They gave me a pink one instead,
Right.
and it was like really fun. That I told my dad I wanted one off Amazon. He got me that one, and then 2 days later, like, the trend died. And I'm like, you know what? Like, dude, I'm just happy it ended. Because, like, you know, it's over, it's over. I didn't really see the hype. I mean, like, it was cool, you know, spinning stuff around. People had, like, shiny ones, shurikens, whatever.
I had the shiny ones.
But, like, then I was like, bro, I'm spinning this. Like, that's it. Like, I'm just holding it like this, holding it in one hand, finger, whatever. Like, that's it. One trend now?
Yeah.
Oh. But why don't you name a couple and then I'll try to come up with some.
You might hate me for this. A lot of people might hate me for this. But we need to ban matcha. We need to ban matcha lattes.
Oh, I didn't want
This
to say
isn't
that.
this is not no what I said before, pomegranate,
Yo.
no mayonnaise. This
You're
well, those were also
everything.
real, but this is extremely real. We need to ban matcha lattes. I don't care what matcha latte you have. I don't care if it's a strawberry. I don't care if it's a cool foam. I don't care if it's a lemonade matcha latte. Bro, I don't care what matcha latte you're talking about. I don't care if you're just blending grass. I
Bro,
don't care.
come on,
Bro,
I have to
matcha
disagree.
lattes need to get banned. Bro, if you talk to me and you're talking about matcha latte, I'm not going to say that, like, that's a bad, okay, I can't say that's a bad investment because you're just trying to drink something. But, bro, what happened to the days when people bought Frappuccinos? What happened to those days? What happened to those days? What happened to the days when we bought cappuccino, a shot of espresso?
Bro, you don't want to be one of those guys that are drinking matcha, reading feminist literature
Bro,
with glasses.
we need to, okay,
Eco-friendly.
you know, me personally, I don't even have a problem with performative, like, you know that performative trend?
literature.
I don't have a problem with that. I just have a problem with matcha.
Bro, matcha's good, bro. Matcha's good.
Tell me 2 good benefits with matcha.
Okay, one, it feels like you're drinking healthy.
Okay.
Can't lie. You can't lie. And 2,
It
there are good like maybe like antioxidants or whatever in there, bro.
Okay.
I know there is. It's literally green, bro. Dude, I'm telling you, matcha is peak right now. Performative literature too. Like, dude, if you like matcha, all the husband.
Bro, that's the thing. Why are people are just doing the matcha just for the huzz? We need to stop doing that. We need to stop, bro. I can't tell you how many times I've seen like a guy just casually wear shorts and a black tee like me. And then the next day I see them in baggy jeans, cardigans, like going like this.
Yeah.
And drinking their matcha, reading their feminist literature. Bro. Wait.
Rich flex, bro. It's a rich flex, bro.
I get it. What happened to the days we had frappuccinos?
Frappuccinos are still in.
No, they're not. When was the last time you ordered a frappuccino?
couple of years. But like
Exactly, bro.
But like that's me though. Like I'm
Fab.
picky, bro.
Maybe I'm the only one maybe I'm the only one. I can stand on this island alone. But dude, we need to stop.
Yo, what is this
drinking
weed business,
wine.
bro?
I'm okay. Like I said before, we need to ban mayonnaise. We need to ban pomegranates. We need to ban grapes, and we need to ban raisins. And now on my top 5 list, we need to ban matcha. Matcha lattes, bro. Again, I don't care if you have a strawberry matcha latte, cool foam. I don't care if it's lemonade. I don't care if it's iced, green. I don't care if it's purple matcha
Yo,
latte. I don't
bro.
care if you put food coloring in it. Bro, we need to ban it.
Invalid take, bro. I can't express how much I disagree. For some reason I loved green when I was a kid. Loved everything green. Peppermint. I love peppermint mocha, whatever. Loved matcha. Love bubblegum. Love Oreo McFlurries with mint, the mint chocolate ice cream. Yo, this guy hated me, dude. Dude, I mean, I'm a defender of the green, bro. I'm a defender of green because like green is healthy. Green is healthy.
Oh yeah, he said mint Oreo. Oh yeah.
Yo, this guy's hating against mint Oreo.
Oh yeah. Okay, no, I'm been like, bro, that's seriously need a ban. Like,
Yeah.
when's the last time you bought matcha? Exactly.
3 months?
I'm
Like,
telling you,
3 months
people
ago, bro.
only buy matcha for the huzz. I don't even know why I'm pointing at him. This isn't even supposed to be pointing at him. I'm pointing at you guys. The people, I don't even have a problem with performative people. I don't have a problem with people who like to read or just doing like searching up different topics just for the huzz. Like, bro, play your game. I don't care. I'm just saying we need to ban matcha. I'm tired of people getting on this matcha train. I know matcha was popular in the past. I don't know what made it so popular now. I drank it like 2 days ago. It tastes like green grass. I could have made it in a
Grass is
blender
good.
and added sugar.
Grass is good. Actually, it doesn't even taste like grass. Yo, it doesn't taste like grass, bro. Matcha is unique, bro. Matcha is unique, bro.
Again, like I said, you can have the green matcha latte. You can have this lemonade strawberry matcha latte. You can have the cool foam with the middle. You can have the strawberry and the foam and the green part in the whole cup. You can even have the balls that they have at Gongcha. I don't care. You need to ban lattes. No, not lattes. You need to ban matcha. A matcha latte needs to be banned. I don't care if this gets 0 views or goes viral. I don't care. I'm going to say it right out. I can stand on this island alone. I don't know about him. He likes mint Oreo McFlurries from DQ. I don't know.
Yo,
What is that?
no, dude. I feel like just because I do eat mint Oreo McFlurries, my take is 100 times more valid.
That is no.
Yes, bro.
No.
Yes, bro.
No. Okay.
Should we
Well,
segue?
yes, we could. We don't got a lot of time. I guess we can go into quotes because we only
Yes,
have the
sir.
time till 7. So let's finish up with these quotes.
I guess
You want to go first?
I'll start. Yeah. I was looking through my TikToks. I low-key have a lot of inspiring TikToks on my page.
Okay.
So this one, I mean, I low-key had to find some. I have a whole list here.
Okay.
But I think the one that I felt like today, because we're in summer, it's good to, talk about this since you're working at JOB.
Yeah.
And we're both busy doing Jack Weston and all this other stuff. But this is by Theodore Roosevelt, one of the presidents of the
course. I know
America.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Do what you can with what you have where you are.
Okay.
And I kind of want to talk about this because, obviously everyone's in different situations. People go to Iwatwa, like, you see people coming from Singapore, like they got all this money, or you got people like living like really close to campus, have to walk there every day. And then maybe they're not living in the ideal situation, but maybe the person in Singapore can afford to travel all the way to a impoverished country, and create wells and support families there, while maybe the person living nearby can only maybe volunteer at a nearby soup kitchen. Because you gotta be able to optimize with the stuff around you and be able to work with it to build your own like personal portfolio and to build the kind of character and person that you are.
Of course.
And I know for both of us, we both are trying to find research, where we're trying to do volunteering, and we're trying to do whatever we can with the resources we have around us, to be able to make a career out of it and to create the type of person we are, persons we are. So, that's my goal. So.
That's good. That's good. We need to work hard, bro.
Yeah.
And like mine kind of ties into that. Mine kind of also ties to like the start of the podcast. Maybe this is bringing it all full circle. I don't know. But my goal is, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. And what I usually say, because with rainbows, they usually come after you had a rainstorm or a cloud, and then when the clouds start clearing up and you have the sun. I'm not going into the physics because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't learned that physics in it's been like 2 years. So, but like as I was saying, you have to put up with the rain. If you want to get to the prize that you want, you have to put up with the hardships that come with getting to the prize. Like, I think we understand it now. I don't know about other people. I think most people understand this initially, but don't really understand it when you go by and living it. Like, there's one thing to know about how thinking it might go, but then when you actually do it, that's a completely different thing. And for example, us, we're trying to do everything. We're trying to do, like you said, research, volunteering, trying to get high grades, trying to do all these things just to try and get to med school. But those things aren't easy. Most people know this. Most people that are pre-meds and any other thing, if you want to be successful, you got to put in the work. And I think if you're able to go through those hardships and you're able to persevere, work hard, and be able to grow, then I feel like you succeeded. Even if you don't get to your prize, you would have landed, like I forget who said it. I always remember Kanye saying this, but I don't think Kanye made up with this quote.
Yeah.
But if you shoot for the moon, you're going to land on the stars. And
I don't think Kanye said that.
Yeah, I forget. Maybe it was AI. I don't remember. But again, like if you shoot for the moon, you're gonna land on the stars. And even if you work through these hardships and you don't get to see your goal, you're gonna land on something that might lead you to your next endeavor. That might be potentially even better. Most people, they might start off trying to do their MD program pre-meds. Like for example, they start a YouTube channel, start talking about doing pre-med, I'm doing all this. Maybe they don't make it to med school, but now they have a successful YouTube channel. Maybe they can build on that and try and get more people. Then maybe they can start a business of coaching one-on-one people. So I feel like if you go into a thing and you want to get the prize that is hard to obtain, because anybody can do anything easy, but if you want to get to the thing that you have to obtain, you have to put up with the rain. You have to put up with the lows. You have to put up with the hardships. You might not get everything succeeded every day. There's going to be days where you might have to regress. But then, think about it as a trading chart. Higher lows, high lows. No, wait. Low lows, high high. Something like that. Bullish. Think about it as a bullish trend. If you know trading, you know what that means. So, I think we had a good pod today.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think matcha still should be banned.
Nope.
He doesn't agree.
Horrible take. All I'm saying.
Not a horrible take, but see you guys next time. I know.
Thank you guys.
Also, you guys look at the camera quality. Look at that camera quality adjustment. See, we've been gone. We've been grinding. We're trying to make this podcast better every day. So we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully with even better than what we did today.
Hope so too. Yeah.